This video is really a bit outside the age range of the target audience for Read by Papa, and so I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway, and I will make a very simple point for my viewers, and that's going to be that it's important to understand math because math can predict things. And so I'm going to be talking about some math things that you'll be getting in a few years, and simply pay attention to it because it's important. Okay, I was playing with the grandkids with my Spirograph from my growing up years. This is the super Spirograph that my parents got me when I was young. And what Spirograph is, let me put this here. I've got a wheel that I've pinned down on a piece of cardboard, and this wheel has gear inside of it, and it's got teeth on it, and this wheel inside, the inside wheel, can turn around, and you can put a pen in this hole, and you can trace out a pattern. And depending on the size of the outside wheel and the size of the inside wheel, you can get a whole bunch of different patterns made. And part of this fun of it is not really knowing what the pattern is that you're going to get. But you know, we can predict what kind of pattern we have if we can do reducing of fractions. This outside wheel has 96 teeth in it on the inside surface, and this little wheel has 48 teeth on the outside surface of it. And that is going to give us a fraction. And here's my fraction. 96/48. Now, this is a fraction that we can reduce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write this number as prime factorized. I'm going to see what numbers will multiply to get that. And it turns out 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is going to equal 96. What about 48? Well, that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Now, if I cancel out the numbers that are the same on the top and on the bottom, I can simplify this fraction. I've got two 2's here. It's important to make a noise whenever you cancel them out. These are both 3's, so I can cancel them out. The only number that's left is a 2. So 96 divided by 48 is equal to 2. It's actually, if we write it as a fraction, we can write this as 2 times 1. Now, what this number on top is going to give us is how many points are going to be in the design that I make. And the number 1 is going to tell me how many times I have to turn the little wheel around inside the big wheel in order to get that design. So let's give it a try. Okay, let me line this up at the bottom. So I got to stick my pen in here. And I'm going to very carefully turn this around. So I've turned it around half the circle. And then I turned it around the full circle. And my pen lines up again. So I have a design that has 2 points. And I had to go around once in order to get that shape. Let's try this again. And this time I have my outer wheel has 96 teeth, but this inner wheel is smaller. This one only has 32 teeth on the outside. And if I write that as a fraction, it's got 96 over 32. 96 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 32 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Cancel. And we're left with 3. And to write it as a fraction, I'll write it as 3 over 1. So this time, I'm going to have 3 points in my pattern, and I'm only going to have to go around the circle 1 time. Let me see if I can do that. It's tough to do this because sometimes the gear slips, but I've turned it around, and I'm still turning it around, making sure the wheels, the gears don't slip out of the teeth don't slip against each other. And I went around once, and I got 3 points there. So, math predicted that. Here's another one. This time we're going to use a bigger wheel. 96 teeth in this inner surface of this, the outer wheel, and this one has 64 teeth. You can't really see it very well, but I can see on this piece of plastic it says 64. So let's think about what that's going to do for us. Use our simplifying fractions to tell. 96 over 64. 96 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 64 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Well, 5 of these 2's are going to cancel out. And this time, our fraction is going to simplify to 3/2. We're going to end up with 3 points, but we're going to have to go around twice in order to draw the whole circle, in order to the whole figure, in order for the lines to line back up again. Well, let's give that a try. Okay, I'm lining it up here at the bottom. The gears are touching at the bottom here. And I go around the once. And the 2 wheels are touching at the bottom here, but notice I've only gone halfway around this. So if I keep turning the same direction, okay, go all the way around again, and they line up, they join up together, and I have 3 points, but I had to go twice around the circle in order to get there. Pretty good, hey? Okay, let's try an even bigger wheel in the middle. This one has 84 teeth on it. So, 84 inside of a 96 inner wheel, or outer wheel. Okay, let's do the math. 96 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And 84 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. Okay, let's cancel out what we can. Only 2 of those 2's cancel out. Oh, but we have a 3 up here. And, whoa. So we have on top 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 times 2 is 8. So that's 8 on top and 7 on the bottom. So we're going to get an 8-sided figure, but we're going to have to go around 7 times to bring it about. So line them up. The gears are touching at the bottom here. Okay. So going around once, and the touching at the bottom. Notice I've gotten a little bit of this done. So I go around again. 2, Notice I'm a little bit further than the point there, so that's 2. 3. 4. Notice they're touching at the bottom. Go around again. 5. Go around again. 6. Almost there. And one more. 7. And what kind of figure did we draw? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points in that. Well, it worked. Okay, one last one. Still have the 96 tooth gear on the outside, but this one has 42. Now, so the fraction, again, is going to be 96 over 42. 96 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. So the 2's cancel out. The 3's cancel out. And what we have on top is 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2, which is 8, times 2, which is 16. So up top we've got 16, and on the bottom we still have the 7. So I'm going to get a figure with 16 points, and it's going to take 7 little wheel going around the circle to accomplish this. So stick it in, and cat, this is not the time. Okay. Okay, wheel is back at the bottom, and that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Okay, we're at the bottom, that's 5. At 6. One more time around. And that's 7. The lines join up there, and just to count them off, got to be careful with the pins. They're sharp. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we got 16 points, and we had to go around 7 times in order to do it. Pretty good, huh? So when you get to your math courses and they talking about fractions and prime factors and things like that, yeah, pay close attention. This is useful stuff.